Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, the Boondocking King. I've been crowned. But anyway, that is my Smartell fan. I just got it right here in this spot. I'm fixing to be traveling, so I've got that just sitting there, but the battery still shows about 60%, so we're still good with that thing. And then I put my little folding tray on the bed, and I got to remember to close this door. Why? Because it'll bang against that. That's a little magnet that holds the door. See that right there? Dink, dink. Anyway, and if the door's not closed, then that magnet's not strong enough to hold the door, and it goes bloop, doop, doop, doop. Enough said. And there's my Acer Chromebook, and there's my Blue Eddy. I got to turn it off. You see that green light on there. Turn that off. But anyway, it's showing, after use all day, and this morning it's showing 80%. Can't believe it. I guess it'll go off on its own. Anyway, yeah, I run this. What I do is I just plug in that power strip to that, and that gives me access to everything. And I got my sunglasses on the dash, ready to go, my green tea or black tea, my dark chocolate almonds and some other stuff, water. And this is all my window covering stuff here. Yeah, this one right here goes up there. That one rolled up there goes on the front window, and that's usually the only two I use. I'll step outside now and show you the campground. It's a little windy, and I don't have an external mic for this phone, so just bear with me. That's the pay station right there. One of those vault toilets. And this is the cover for my spot right here. And there's the little pay stub. Here they don't take anything but cash. At the other campsite they take everything. They don't take cash. Anyway, this is my site. Can't really tell much about it like right now, but it's a good site. It's private, and there's no one around right next to me and all that stuff. You know, there's some people down there and one over here, and that's it. And there's a little trash can. Here comes the wind. But yeah, this is Amistad National Recreation Area in near Del Rio, Texas, right on the Texas-Mexico border, the Rio Grande River and all that stuff. So now we'll get in the motorhome, the Class C Thor 4 Winds 22E, year model 2021, and we'll go because I've got to get me a battery. And yeah, I want to give a shout out to Gilbert and Napa Auto Parts here in Del Rio, Texas, for hanging with me on getting the right battery and all that stuff. So yeah, they're supposed to have it today, and we'll go by there and get that 105 amp hour battery, sealed AGM, so you don't have to do maintenance and or like add water. So with that in mind, let me straighten my mirror here and do my little mental checklist here, like take the brake off and all that stuff. So you guys ready? You getting ready? Armrest down, foot on brake, start engine started, steering wheel down, brake off, put it in drive, check gauges. Okay, everything looks okay, and away we go. We don't have any blocks to get out and pick up because the site was level, and so we're good to go. And with that in mind, I'll have a glass of, a swallow of. Get my finger going here. All right, it's temperature right now 66 degrees, which is really, I have to tell you, perfect boondocking weather. You don't have to worry about AC. If you've got a fan, you're good. High today probably be 80, so that'll be close. When the inside temperature of my vehicle gets up to 84, 85, depending on the humidity, but usually 85 is the cutoff, then an air conditioner is really nice. And if the humidity is above 30 or 40%, yeah, it's not comfortable at all. That guy on the right there in that fifth wheel, that stuff on top there, he's mounting solar on the roof of his fifth wheel, but he's putting it on a rack that he's built up over his air conditioner and stuff. So, but different strokes for different folks. Let's see, I gotta turn the air conditioner thing this way. Okay, and we're good to go there. So yeah, Amistad National Recreation Area, and we're headed out to exit, which is a good plan. Wind's been blowing a little bit, not much, certainly not uncomfortable, but nice. And so what have I learned? I'll tell you what I've learned. I've learned that I can enjoy boondocking with the equipment that I have now. I can enjoy it as much as I would enjoy a full hookup or anything else. Why? Well, because basically I have a full hookup. I mean, as far as pooping and peeing, I poop in a bag and throw it in the trash, and pee in a jug and water the trees, so that takes care of the black water. And then the gray water, since it's just shower water and sink water, I usually just run it. I'll pull over somewhere like here, run it out on the ground. You know why? It doesn't hurt anything. There's nothing toxic in it, none of that crap. It doesn't have any odor, or very little. And so yeah, I usually put a little soap in it, soapy water, so if there's any chemical, bacteria, or whatever, it'll kill it. But anyway, having said that, moving right along. So yeah, I've learned that. I've also learned that I needed to get another battery. I'm doing that right now. I think I'm repeating myself, but I don't care, because it's myself that I'm repeating, and I never get tired of my own voice. So, what is that song sung by whoever? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. You remember that song? Yeah, that was I could have written that. I mean, even though I'm not perfect in any way, since I've got a plastic eyeball on one side, or plastic lens, and I've got a man-made tooth that was 3D printed, so I'm certainly not perfect, but be that as it may. How did this trip go? It's going okay. I'm still maybe not through with it. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna go get the battery and then make that decision then, whether I'm gonna go back out here or back to Fort Clark. I'll probably stay out here a few more days. Why? Because it's just, why not, and or else, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can go back to Fort Clark. It's just kind of, it's really a private place. I got a great place to walk. I got my golf cart to go ride in if I choose to. And I did not use the Liberty Electric trike, because on this road that we're on right now, as you can see from the camera shaking, that wouldn't work. The Liberty Electric trike works great on sidewalks and pavement, but whenever you get on rough roads, the reason it doesn't work too good on roads is because there's two ruts for cars, and the three-wheeler, of course, has that wheel in the center, and it hits that little mound and boom, 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 beats you to death. So, SmartTel fan good, Blue Eddy EB55 good, Blue Eddy 200 watt solar excellent. Yeah, it charges that from 40% to 100%. It takes about an hour and a half to charge the Blue Eddy using their 200 watt solar. That's from that's with good sun, and it was putting out 179 watts a little while there yesterday, because the sun really was bright. And so will I do some more boondocking in the future? Probably. Yeah, it certainly gives me another option. And with gasoline prices at $3.45 a gallon now here in Texas, it's be $4 in New Mexico or wherever I decide to travel. Now, when I decide to travel, I'm not sure what the prices will be. I don't know. See, what they say has happened now, and I'll be brief because it's really boring. What they say has happened now is the Russian oil is off the market, therefore there's a shortage, which drives the prices up, which is caca de toro. The Russian oil is not off the market. What do you think they do? They're dumping it on the ground? No. They just go another route, put it on another tanker that's flagged under another country, and away it goes. They just getting that much more for it, and nobody says anything about it, because that's the way the world's always been, totally corrupt, and that's it. So, but yeah, it should. I feel like we'll spike down. Let's see, this is the first part of March. We should be out of this by either the end of March or April for sure, and the prices will come back down. I think they're probably going to level out for a while around, probably $2.80 a gallon in Texas and New Mexico, probably $3.20. But that doesn't make a big difference in my budget. But away we go. Yeah, I'm only going 10 miles an hour. I know it seems like this is a long road, but it's not. It's only about maybe a mile and a half or two probably a mile and a half to the campground from the pavement right up here. But yeah, I'll go slow because I don't like to throw up a lot of dust. You know, it's just manners. Couth and suave fare. I got all that. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Knock on wood, I feel pretty good after all the stuff I've been through here in the past 45 days. And yeah, I came out the other side all right. But if there's anything that needs to be done, my opinion is get it done. Face it. Don't try to hide. Don't put it off. If you can get it done, and then you'll be glad you did. So now we're on the pavement. We go left here and go into Del Rio. I'm a little early for the guy. He said that he has to check stuff in the morning that's delivered. They get deliveries from San Antonio, Texas every day, and he has to check stuff in. He's usually not finished with that till around 9:30 or so. So I will kind of adhere to his schedule, and I'll arrive there about that time, and we'll swap out the batteries, and hopefully away I'll go to somewhere. I thought about going to Falcon Lake near Roma, Texas, and spending a few days. I'm not ruling that out. And then I also thought about maybe going out to Fort Davis. That's still on the agenda. The only reason I hate to go out there is because of the price gouging on gasoline out there. It's 40 cents a gallon more. You know, you can't, there's no way you can tell me that's transportation cost, but you know, that's the way it is. We live in a capitalist society. Having said that, yeah, good news, man. I'm pleased with that. All this worked out. I was a little concerned, but yeah, that Blue Eddy, I'll just leave it sitting where it is, right there on the bench seat by the table. It'll just stay there. That'll be its permanent spot now, because I can run the solar cable out that window, because the screen slides, you know, a little bit to give you enough room to put a cable through without having to punch a hole. And yeah, you've got about 15 feet of extension with the Blue Eddy. It comes with about 8 feet attached to the Blue Eddy device, and then it's got about yeah, 10 feet maybe from the solar panels. The reason I pull up over here is because this is on a hill. This curve is on a hill, and you can pull up to the stop sign, but you can't see right down the highway here. And you know, they come over that hill going like a racetrack, and you know, next thing you know, you pull out and you got a car. Well, here comes one guy. Hey, vato. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Okay, here we go. Let's go, class seat. I always triple check when I'm pulling out like this. What is that place there? Is that a restaurant? I don't know. It says open. Oh, it's a boat storage. Okay, well, let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of places to camp here, and the good camping here would be probably from, I would guess, October through maybe the middle of April. You could probably camp down here and be reasonably comfortable, boondocking without air conditioning. The summers, that'd be tough. That would be tough. So guys, just giving you a little heads up here on what's going on. I hope everything's going well in your world. And I'm not sure when I'll post this video, but I will mention that this is on a Friday, and I may post it in the next few days. So if you hear what I'm fixing to say and you think, well, hell, he's already done that, it's because I don't know when I'm going to post this video. So again, it's Friday, and we do Beer 30 on Friday. So if I post it today at lunch, which I might, then we'll do Beer 30 today, and you're welcome to join me for a little sanity session where you relax and let your blood pressure go down. And having said that, this is all Del Rio. This is the outer limits, the west side, northwest side, I guess you'd say, more west than north side of Del Rio, Texas. Got a few businesses out here, not too many. Some RV parks up here on the right, and also on the left they've got a holding facility for people crossing the border illegally, no matter what country. It didn't matter. But having said that, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. means seize the day in Latin, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon and buy whatever you choose. And enjoy your life, keep your health, and get a crown on your tooth that makes you feel real royal. Anyway, adios amigos.